this afternoon are Valedictorian Matt Leong, Salutatorian Cooper Weatherby, and selected senior speaker Eric Lee. First, Valedictorian Matt Leong.
All right, class of 2013, parents, faculty, friends, and family, good afternoon. Yeah. So 3 weeks ago, this Time magazine cover caught my eye. It read, "The me generation. Millennials are lazy, entitled narcissists who still live with their parents." So when I started reading the article to find out more about these millennial losers, I realized, oh crap, my generation are the millennials. They're talking about us. After lots more negative commentary, the author also pointed out that millennials have less civic engagement and lower political participation than any group from before. Do millennials care much about anything? Could all this be true? Let's see. Andy, where are you? Andy? Yeah, well, Andy, you're 18 and you still pull down people's pants in public for fun. Narcissistic? Hey look, Krishna and Danielle just uploaded like 8 more selfie pics of themselves in their graduation hats. Yeah, you better like those photos. Entitled, "Last Tuesday, when the free pizza arrived 10 minutes late for senior week, an angry mob of seniors started a riot by chanting, 'What do we want? Pizza! When do we want it? Now!'" You guys remember that? Yeah. My gosh, parents, what have you done? How did you raise a bunch of self-absorbed brats like us? How are we going to deal with all the world problems that we have inherited from you? Overpopulation, global warming, an unstable economy, terrorism, cyber warfare. We're screwed. But wait a minute. Looking around at the class of 2013, I know that we are much more than these superficial labels. Deep down, we do care about our world. That's why for the annual food drive, we had the best participation amongst all the high schools in the Bay Area. That's why 140 students donated blood this year, more than we have ever had before. That's why 200 students gave up their precious spring breaks to build houses for family in Mexico. We're also at the forefront of technology. Look at how members of the class of 2013 led the Piedmont robotics team all the way to the World Championships. Now, going back to the Time magazine article, I read on to see what more the author had to say about us. And to my surprise, he'd saved all the positive for the second half of the article. He said that we, millennials, are bold, innovative, optimistic, not intimidated by authority, and we like to challenge convention and find better ways of doing things. Most importantly, he said, quote, "The millennials will save us all." Now, I'm not sure about that last part yet, but the rest sounds about right. I mean, let me tell you about our senior prank, and I think you'll understand. So, last Thursday, 20 seniors hauled in 2.9 metric tons of ice bricks and built a 6-foot-tall solid ice wall that completely sealed off the breezeway. Talk about being bold, yeah? And if you didn't see this spectacular sight, it's because Mr. Kitchens had it knocked down by a truck. Let me emphasize, it took a truck to knock that wall down. All right? So imagine all the resourceful and innovative problem-solving skills required to pull off this prank. In addition, the class of 2013 is a very hard-working, motivated, and multi-talented group. For example, James Ormond. You were the last man on the bench on the freshman basketball team, but then you trained 4 hours a day, became a starter on varsity, and will now be playing basketball in the fall for Carnegie Mellon. Natalie Kutrek. Your amazing breadth of talents has earned you senior awards in English, science, and music. Lastly, Aristotle Magnus. You have already co-authored an economics paper with a Cal professor. Ladies and gentlemen, 30 years from now, when people say the name Aristotle, they may very well be referring to our own Aristotle. I can go on and on, but my point is, if we combine our boldness and ingenuity with all the compassion, hard work, and dedication, we can take on any challenge in the future. So parents, we'll admit today, you've done a pretty good job after all. Parents, teachers, we thank you for all the love and support. Class of 2013, from this point forward, let's apply all our good qualities and prepare ourselves to make a difference. After all, the world is counting on us to save us all. Thank you.
Salutatorian, Cooper Weatherby.